He's even done a Bella Twin.
I mean, but then again, once upon a time, I was also saying this Triple H too. They pushed so hard to get them up to that 14 number. It's like, well, are they gonna push it just a couple more times?
Well, people are actually calling. There are Hall of Famers who are saying that Triple H should be retired. So, although
he wrestles like twice a year, so I mean, he's as retired as he's probably going to ever get.
They still really want, because we got the 5. Still really want that Triple H Batista match, and they're gonna try for it, despite the fact that he's hurt.
Well, that's exactly it. It's up in the air, just given the fact that they don't know whether or not he'll be able to heal in time.
Right.
But he's already working out.
But I'll say this: I'm totally fine with the Triple H Batista match as long as no championships are involved. Put a championship in there, F off. Just H and Tista? Okay, I'll watch it.
Winner gets Sean.
No, they want D-Bry to fight Sean. We'll see about that.
Which is not gonna happen.
AJ and Orton is a rumored match. That's going to be garbage. I mean, granted, AJ Styles can make anybody look good, but really, that's the best you want to give AJ Styles for his limited WrestleManias?
Seriously.
He doesn't have that many WrestleManias left, guys. You want to give him freaking Randy Orton.
And you keep fucking it up, too.
Of course, we mentioned Rock and Rollins both being potential Rumble winners. They also might have a match against each other, because that's what the rumor mills say. Rock going first ballot Hall of Fame, most likely, because I think they want to save Taker, since he might do the retirement thing too. So I'm down with that. I mean, Rock and Taker are both going to be first ballot. They're not going in the same year, that's for sure.
No, because they're both going to...
They're both main event. They're both main event Hall of Famer guys.
I can't even imagine what the Undertaker's Hall of Fame speech will be like.
It's going to be excellent, because we know he can talk, because he talked during the
without a doubt. Yeah, but it's one of those things where
yeah.
it boggles my mind to think about him not being in character.
Yeah, how much kayfabe breaking is he going to do?
I think he'll do what pretty much they all do. I mean, we've seen him. I mean, he just recently did a couple of documentaries as himself and was fine with it.
Oh,
so
sure.
I think he'll do. I don't think he's going to do a long speech. I think he'll do a good speech, and then I think he'll bust out all the catchphrases.
But he is notoriously famous for staying in character.
Sure, give him credit for that.
This ginger fuck became one of the greatest wrestlers ever.
Seriously.
Yep, which is awesome. Remember, gingers, you too can be successful.
You just gotta dye your hair for the rest of your life.
And take as many souls as possible.
The Gingertaker. Give me your souls. Oh, we got a title for the episode now. Freaking The Gingertaker.
There we go.
Oh, man. Miz versus Shane, which we know they're really building towards that for a Mania match. I'm okay with that, because we know Shane can still work decently, and I'd like to see Miz have... I hate to say it, because I really don't want Shane to be top program material, but Miz deserves a top program, and that's a good way to do it.
It is. And they really are trying.
They are trying. And then, of course, they want Ray to get a U.S. title match, which he'll most likely win. They just don't know who the champ is going to be. Because they're like, is it going to be Shinsuke? Is it going to be Joe? Is it going to be Almas?
It's going to be one of them.
And also, speaking of Almas, he's not happy right now.
No.
And why is that?
Because WWE is rumored to be hiring Rush.
And they got some history.
His former Los Ingobernables stablemate.
And they got some...
They got some heat.
Yeah. Almas is unhappy right now.
Very unhappy. That news came out, I want to say I heard it Wednesday, and the interview was just, it did not go well. It was not, you could hear the resentment in his voice.
Yeah, some of these guys are not shy about their opinions, and I'm okay with it. I have way more respect for somebody who tells it like it is and isn't afraid than the cookie cutter, like the I'm too afraid to ruffle feathers people. That's why, like, some people, when they're being assholes, I have more respect for them.
I think
example,
for me, it's a time and place deal.
Sure. But take Corbin, for example. On Booker T's podcast, he made a really good comment about the Twitterverse. And I'm going to read the quote here because I know Glenn agrees with this. And this is Club Kayfabe WrestleTalk history, guys. Chris O'Malley is about to agree with Baron Fuckface Corbin.
Seriously. And when I wrote this, I literally shook my head and I was like, I can't believe I agree with this.
Here's the quote. Twitter gives a bunch of idiots, in reality, an opinion, and they don't know how to express it appropriately. The language, the insults, all of those things, and it just makes the world seem so unhappy. If you read the Twitter feed, it seems like everyone in the entire world is beyond miserable. Yes.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
Agreed. And guess what? It's true.
And I literally shook my head and went, how the hell did he come up with that?
Everyone has made themselves miserable because they freaking nitpick every fucking little thing.
And it's not just freaking, it's not just wrestling.
No, it's everything.
Oh my god.
Well, you had a semi-infamous post just yesterday.
Which post was that?
About Star Wars.
Oh my god, yes.
The toxic freaking fandom.
Yes.
Now it's just like, I'm going to like the things I like and find the 3 people that I like that also like the things I like.
Oh, and I'm on that same boat. I'll like whatever the hell I want to like, and if you don't like it, well, screw you. I don't care.
Yeah. Agreed.
My life is my life.
As I've always said, especially on Facebook, my Facebook feed is not a safe space for you. If you don't like my opinions on something, then you have the unfollow, the unfriend option, and you also have the option to scroll and not say anything.
That is true.
Which is funny because a former member of our Club Kayfabe community, who is no longer around, he very infamously once told me, he goes, it's just not possible for me to see something like that and not comment on it. Which I always thought was just the stupidest logic ever. I'm like, you're literally admitting you're a weak person.
I don't comment on shit constantly because I don't want to get involved.
I will comment if you're wrong.
I honestly won't even bother. There's certain topics where I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not even getting involved because I don't care.
Well, politics thing, I don't bother. But it's really funny how people will get so offended over opinions. The Star Wars thing is another thing. I mean, God, the fandom's gone so downhill. It's just, I can't read any news about any of the upcoming movies without seeing crap about like people freaking threatening Kelly Marie Tran because they didn't like the character.
I'll give you an example that hits my life currently. I went back to playing Warcraft.
Yep.
They just had a Q&A yesterday, and I couldn't even bother trying to read the comments because it was like every person on the planet who was sour at Warcraft at any given time, past, present, future, came out and just tried to rip Blizzard apart.
Oh, yeah. And I've never played Warcraft, but I'm so well aware of that awful fandom because obviously I'm friends with Joey Image, and he's one of the most hardcore Warcraft people I know.
It was unbelievable. I was like, I immediately, I can't watch this. This is ridiculous. There's people commenting on, like, you have people that are ripping them apart for things that are outside of their control, ripping them apart for this or that. It's like, they're doing everything they can. The game is 14 fucking years old, guys. You can only do so much.
I mean, hell, just this freaking Baby It's Cold Outside bowl.
Oh,
for God's sake. Is everybody this miserable and easily offended these days?
I know what's fucked up about that one in particular is because I was saying that as a joke 5 years ago about that song.
Yeah, I wrote my music blog. I think we were having that conversation when you were making that joke, and I remember I was like, "Yeah, I've been talking with Dan, and this song should be banned because it's got rape culture in it." LOL. And then like I wrote that blog in like 2015, and now here we are. So shit. And I remember talking to Dan about that too, because that's where I got the idea from.
The whole shit is
like,
ridiculous.
Dan is right. Yeah.
She even says no.
Although the funniest meme that I saw was something that Taylor Chadwick posted earlier, which was it was Dave Grohl outside the window, and it says, "I really can't stay, baby Dave Grohl's outside." And that was pretty funny. God, let Dave Grohl in your house, jeez.
I would have let him in.
Hey, here's something that actually did offend me. How dare Sesame Street come up with a Muppet that is homeless when they already have one?
Oh, and they claim she's the first homeless Muppet. It's like, no, Oscar's been homeless for years.
Oscar literally lives in the trash
He
can.
lives in the trash can, and the other side is the whole world.
But that's a home, right? Dude, who's ready to just say 2018 can go to hell?
2018 is
2018
16 days from being gone.
Yeah, 2018 can go to hell.
2018 and going forward can go to hell.
Yeah. Offense culture is just ridiculous right now. I had a post about that, and surprisingly, everybody was supportive of it, which I wasn't expecting. I'm like, someone's going to get offended when they read this, which is insane.
I love it.
No,
Like,
everybody supported
stop
it.
being so offensive and stop being so offended.
Well, it's the truth, though. Like, you can't just willy-nilly go out and wave Nazis. But at the same time, you can't just you can't nitpick something and find offense in it. Everybody get good. That's there you go. Follow Dan's advice. Everybody get good.
Get good, scrub.
Last piece of WWE news will transition us into New Japan. And it's all about that tag stuff. UK tag titles have been revealed. They were seen on the show this week, so get ready because NXT UK is getting some tag champs.
Yep, Triple H basically said, all you guys, make Saint happy.
Make him happy. And speaking of tag team wrestling, we have your tag league winners.
Yeah, so tag league is finally over, and you had your final matchup of God and LIJ, with LIJ going over for the second year in a row. Evil and Sonata are your world tag league champions. They will face God at Wrestle Kingdom, and the Young Bucks got themselves included in that match as well. So it's a triple
threat. LIJ versus God versus Bucks.
Also, on that final show for Tag League, we also had a never openweight championship title change. You had a finals match between Kota Ibushi and Hiroki Goto, and Kota Ibushi is your never openweight champion. First gold he's won in 4 years.
It's awesome.
So that actually leads to him. He got challenged right after he won the title by Will Ospreay for a Wrestle Kingdom never openweight title match.
Because Ospreay still didn't get his title match.
Yep. So Ospreay came out. He respectfully challenged him. Kota accepted. He walked away.
It's just so weird because he got that title match because he beat Tai Chi in a tag match. All right? No.
Yep.
It was even before Tai Chi was champion. Holy crap.
Was it before Tai Chi?
Yeah. Because they're both...
Do you like Tai Chi or Chai Tea?
My sister likes Chai Tea. Seems a little bit much of a flavor blast for me personally. But yeah, he's like 2 champions ago, I think. Weird.
And then outside of that, there was some more build up on the Chris Jericho Naito feud.
Yeah, they got some videos on YouTube now.
There was a video on YouTube that Naito did, got himself all painted up like Jericho, and he just ripped into Jericho's legacy.
Did you see the new Jericho shirt, the Many Faces of Jericho?
Yes.
Where the newest face is the